Hello, and welcome back to Nick's Hobbies and Interests. It's that time again. Last night, Displate announced their limited edition for this week. It is the Dreamwatcher. Some of you may just think it's a reindeer in a forest, and fair enough, it is. It's just a reindeer standing in a forest. But for those of you that are actually interested to hear more, let's get into it. So, going off last week's limited edition, it sold out so quickly. If this interests you, I would recommend not waiting, because you run the risk of having to buy it privately afterwards, and that is if you can find somebody who's willing to part with theirs. It's a slim market. Let's actually talk about the features that are coming with the mystical deer in the forest, shall we? We have a overprint with metallic finish. That could be very interesting. It's focused mostly around the stars and the moon by the look of it, but I imagine it's an overlay finish of the entire display itself. You can imagine the top stands out more, but it's the kind of finish you would give the entire display right at the end. After that, of course, it's natural that the limited edition range is 3D printed, with the deer and the trees being the focus on the 3D printing, which makes sense, of course. You'd get some good angles. Naturally, the tree trunks and the branches, of course, are going to be nicely ridged, but also at the top of the display where the foliage is of the trees, all the leaves and whatnot. That also, where they kind of go off diagonally towards the top left and right corners, there would be some good 3D ridging overlay there. So naturally, with the right camera angle and the right lighting, you could get some really good photographs. And then the eye-catching neon deer antlers, I guess, they've got to be 3D ridged, really. They're 3D printed as such, so that they're brought forward in front of the tree line. That's how you'd expect it to be. I'm surprised it's not a glow-in-the-dark feature or a glitter effect feature, but I think that's where the metallic finish overlay or overprint, I think that's where it's actually going to really shine and give you that illusion that it is glow in the dark and there is glitter. The stars and the moon, the antlers, I think will work that way. There is a gloss varnish finish to some details. On the image in front of you, as you can see, they focused more on the tree line. I think this is another scenario where the photograph just doesn't do it justice. Like all my preview videos, this one's just the same. The photos in front of you, the content is just taken from the emails I get sent. I think having this in hand will be very different. Unfortunately, I can't play around with the likes of the lighting and the camera angle to get a better shot and be able to really show this piece of artwork off to its true potential. It's unlikely I will be picking this one up. There's a few standard editions I want to get, and I'm tempted to just go for those this week. It will come to about the same price, so that's why I'm, sacrificing a limited edition for some standards. But if I do pick it up, you can expect my review next week. But like I say, it's unlikely. But if you do pick it up, let me know what you think of it. Of course, questions, thoughts on this piece in particular, fire away in the comment section below. Like, share and subscribe. Ring the bell if you wish. And as always, take care.